Pete from the basement, here with another Pete, the legend himself, one of the titans of the industry, Mr. Peter David. Peter, thank you for being on the show.
No problem. Glad I could be here.
So tell me about how it's been converting The Dark Tower, such a lengthy series, I mean 7 whole novels, into comic books. And obviously this is going to go on for a while.
Well, I'm certainly hoping so. I mean, in order to give credit where credit is due, I should say that in terms of converting it, a lot of the heavy lifting is being done by Robin Firth, who is the plotter on the series and probably is the foremost expert on Stephen King's Midworld, possibly more than Stephen himself at this point. She just has a staggering encyclopedic knowledge of it, and I literally don't know how the project could be done without her. I'm the words guy. I come in and I dialogue everything, and with a combination of the stuff that I come with myself or material that's taken directly from Stephen King's work, it is a tremendously exciting project to be a part of. I mean, so much of the work we put out there for, we hope the fans are going to like this and that and the other thing. As far as Robin and I and the creative team are concerned, we're producing this book for Stephen King. If Stephen King likes it, we're good to go.
I can honestly tell you, I want to thank you for this too. Now, my father's a tremendous Stephen King fan. My old man does not read comic books. So having these to actually show, like, hey Dad, you want to read these? And he's like, yeah, sure. So it's pretty much thanks to this that you've actually got my father reading comic books. So we get to hang out on that a little bit, so thank you. And I ken it what you're saying about converting everything over. I also want to thank you for Fallen Angel, giving us the opportunity to be in the book, thanks to JK. I have never read Fallen Angel before, and it was a very easy transition to just read this the new issue, Return of the Sun. How has that been? Now, Fallen Angel is your creation. How has it been, fan-wise? You're having a lot of fun with it, and what's in store for Jude and the rest of the crew?
It's been great. I've been working on Fallen Angel for about 10 years now, first as a DC book and then being published by IDW. We've been doing it as a series of limited series at this point because I figure if it's good enough for, Frank Miller's Sin City and for Mike Mignola on Hellboy, then why should we be breaking our backs trying to get it out every single month? Yes, there is going to be more Fallen Angel that's going to be coming out from IDW. I don't want to go into detail yet, but we are getting things firmed up. And it's just been a tremendous project to work on, and I've loved working on it with JK. I mean, it's been great to see his growth as an artist over the course of the series.
I just want to tell you how truly brilliant it was making God the little girl with the tennis racket, and that whole dialogue about love and how he really just hates people and wants them to stop worshiping, like, shut up already. That was genius. Tell us a little bit about what's on the table. What's with the Muppets?
Okay, well, actually, these were made by my wife. She's a puppeteer. She makes puppets. She's standing right over there in the really cool self-made X-Men First Class jacket. And so we have them here. And that's my little one over there. That's Caroline. And what else is on the table? Let's see. We've got a magazine of fantasy and science fiction. This was the July-August issue. I have the lead story called Bronski's Dates with Death. So I was really pleased about that. About an old man who basically can't stop talking about death and how he's ready for it. And not only is he driving his wife and his daughter and all of his friends completely nuts, he also is driving death completely nuts. And death shows up and says, you got to stop talking about me. And so that was a lot of fun. Let's see, we got the novelization of Transformers 3, which was very well received, and a lot of Transformers fans loved it. This is the Camelot Papers, the first book in a new publishing endeavor called Crazy 8 Press, which you can read more about at crazy8press.com. It's a publishing venture that myself and 5 other guys have embarked upon, in which we're putting out our own books and pooling our social networking resources to let everybody know about. Available both for the Kindle and also from Amazon, both in ebook format and also as trade paperback, obviously. And as you can see, that's Fallen Angel right there.
Peter, lots of luck at the convention. Thank you for being with us.
Glad to be here. Thanks for coming by.